presentation. The idea of this presentation, if it's the first time you've ever seen it, the idea of this short presentation is to give you an overview of Karatbars as a company. I'm going to explain about the company. I'm going to explain what Karatbars are. I'm going to explain how you can get involved today. It's very quick and very easy. I'm going to also explain then how you can get started in the business and how you can get underway. So I don't give out any links in this presentation. I'm going to invite you to get back to the person who told you about this presentation. Okay, you might be watching this on thismightbeofinterest.com. If that's the case, I want you to get back to the person at the end who told you about this presentation and ask them for their referral link, because you'll need that to register, okay? There's no links given out in this presentation itself. So, little disclaimer as well before I start. Income examples are approximate examples and nothing more than that. Income obviously depends on individuals' own effort and your own personal business that you generate. Okay, so I always start every week with who are Karatbars. Okay, if you're going to join a company, it doesn't matter if it's an online company or offline, you need to know who you're actually dealing with. Well, Karatbars are a registered German e-commerce company, and Karatbars sell 24 karat 999.9 currency grade gold products. Okay, I want to make this very, very clear at the start of the presentation. Karatbars is not about buying gold and hoping the price of gold goes up. It's not about investing in gold at all. It's actually about buying products. It's about going out there and showing customers the products that you've got for sale. So I'll go through that. As we go through the presentation, that will become much clearer to you. The company has been operating successfully for 4 years. Now, this is vitally important. I've been in this industry for 18 years, 19 years now. I've built large teams of people in Ireland, in the UK, in Portugal, in different countries. And there are lots of businesses out there in the internet. There's lots of businesses that have come and gone in the past few years, and lots of so-called businesses that people get involved in that never get off the ground and never end up going past 6 months. There's loads of pre-launches and things like that on the internet, okay? Karatbars has been operating successfully week in, week out, month in, month out for 4 years. This is a train that's already moving. You're not waiting for anything to happen. You can get started with the company now. Everything's in place and has been operating successfully for 4 years. Very, very important. There are over 200,000 affiliates and customers in 120 countries. Now that should tell you immediately, over 4 years, over 200,000 people in 120 countries have joined this company, have registered as either customers or affiliates. It shows you the strength of the company. If you want to take as an example, I came into the company over 1 year ago. There were 57 countries then. There were around about 70,000 affiliates and customers. So that's just the growth that there's been in the past 12 months. Now, the company is not a pyramid scheme, all right? It's not an MLM business either, okay? Many people think it is. As we go through this presentation, you will understand why it's not a pyramid scheme, obviously, because they're illegal, and it's not even considered an MLM business. But as we go through the presentation and at the end, you will be confident and you will understand why. The company provide excellent support and daily training as well, okay? That's very, very important. Lots of people join companies, sales companies, they don't get support, they don't get training, they pay money to join things, and then they don't get any help. That will not happen with Karatbars as a company, okay? There's excellent support. I'm in touch myself with the support staff. I have been for the last year. They're more than helpful. There's daily training through, and the people who actually told you about this presentation, get back to them. There is lots of training available through them and also through the internet as well. There's lots of good information out there. Now, the company has a fantastic reputation both online and offline, okay? Karatbars is not just an online company. Lots of people think it is. The business can be completely run offline if you like. Lots of people are very successful in Karatbars. They don't use the computers. They don't use the online side of the business at all. They do all their selling offline through hotel meetings, through shops, through their own offices and things like that, okay? I'll explain how that works as well. Now, last thing's very important. Go and do your own research, okay? If you take a look at the amount of people, over 200,000 people in 120 countries, and the company has been running for 4 years, I tell people, go and do your own research. Go to Google, go to YouTube, check out the business, do your own due diligence if you like yourself. The information is good out there. There's tens of thousands of people very happy with the company, me being one of them. I help a team of over 2,900 people around the world. Again, very happy people to be in the business. But as I always tell people, go and do your own research if you like. Go and check Google, YouTube, and there's lots of good information on there as well. Okay. Now, I just want to talk about gold and paper money for a few seconds before we actually get into Karatbars. A lot of people don't know this. It's one of the first things I talk about to people whenever I speak to them about Karatbars, and it's the fact that gold is actually money. Okay, gold has been money for the last 5,000 years. Okay, the reason it's been used as money is because It's good value in and of itself. It can be divided up. And up until around about 150, 100 years ago, gold was always used as money, and for 5,000 years for good reason. Now, around about 100, 150 years ago, governments decided to take the gold out of circulation, okay, and they replaced it with paper money, all right? You can see in the screen here in the example on the left, that's an example of $1, okay? The idea was, whenever paper money was invented, that every time a dollar was printed, there would be $1 worth of gold to back that up, okay? It was called the gold standard. Now, this was an experiment, okay? Now, as you can see in the diagram on the left, the gold standard was cut in 1971, and the reason it was cut in 1971 is because the US government didn't have enough gold, but they needed to print more paper money. Same thing happened in the UK, and same thing happened in various different countries around the world. But the problem has been that paper money is decreasing and decreasing and decreasing in value every single year. We can't go out and buy the same. I'm from Ireland, we use the euro. I can't buy the same things with 100 euros as I could buy with 100 euros 10 years ago. Now, people have accepted that, but why do people accept that? Because if you had 1 gram of gold 100 years ago, you could still buy the same amount of bread or the same amount of goods and services with a gram of gold today as you could 100 years ago. This is because gold holds its value as money, and the problem has been that the gold has been taken out of circulation. It has been replaced with paper money. Governments are printing and printing paper money, and the average person can't actually get their hands on gold now because it has been packaged up in such a way that it's not available to the general public. Now, since in this little diagram, just to give you an idea, since 1932, gold has outperformed cash by more than 4,300%. If you had $100,000 worth of gold in 1932, it would be worth $4.4 million today. If you had $100,000 in cash in 1932, the cash value of that today is only $2,000. Okay, so what would people rather have? Would you rather have gold money, or would you rather have paper money? But as I said, the problem with gold is that it has been packaged up and it has been taken away from the general public. If you wanted to buy 1 ounce, I'm just looking at the bottom of the screen there, 1 troy ounce of gold this month would cost you around about $1,300. Okay, 1 kilo of gold, which isn't a lot, and gold's very heavy. 1 kilo of gold today would cost you $42,000. Now, the problem with this is, even if you did have $1,300, or even if you did have $42,000, you wouldn't. Most people don't know where they'd actually go and find 999.9 pure gold. Most people I know don't have $1,300 even spare to go and buy 1 ounce of gold. But that's where Karatbars come in, because Karatbars are changing that. And if I could explain Karatbars in one sentence, it would be this: Karatbars are putting gold money, real pure gold money, back into the hands of the general public in small denominations and quantities that the average person can actually afford. Okay, so it's giving the average Joe, if you like, or the average person in the street the opportunity to have gold money, to have money that isn't depreciating in value week in and week out and year in and year out. And how Karatbars are doing it are in these little cards. Okay, so if you've never seen one before, that's a Karatbar. That's me in the bottom picture on the left. Not a very good picture, but anyway, that's what a Karatbar looks like. It's the same size as a credit card. And inside that plastic card, you have 1 gram of 999.9 pure gold. Okay, the gold comes from an LBMA certified refinery, and the gold has its own hologram. The gold has its own serial number. Each gram of gold has its own serial number, and it's stamped on there as well. Top picture on the top left there, you can see Karatbars are delivered by FedEx. Okay, I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. And on the picture on the right there, you can see that's one of the classic cards at the top. And there's also a 2.5 gram card there. There's 4 of them in the picture in the middle, and there's 2 5-gram cards as well. So there is different amounts of gold that you can actually buy, but the cards remain the same size. They're the same size as a credit card, and they come in packs like that, and that's how they're actually delivered to your home. So that's what Karatbars actually are. Now, what a lot of people don't actually realize as well is that Karatbars is a product-based business. So on the top left, you can see the 1 gram card I told you about. You have a 2.5 gram, you have a 5 gram, but there's also a whole range of products that any customer can go to the Karatbars website and buy. Now, as an affiliate with the company, and if you decide to join as a company, these are some of the products that you can actually sell, and you can actually get out there in your area to go and sell to people. So top right there, we can see a just married card. Obviously, if you know anyone getting married, I was talking to a jeweler last week who was interested in buying some of these actually for weddings, because they get people in buying wedding gifts. And again, this was something he could add and put in his own shop window. We have a Voices of Africa card there. Every time one of those is bought, a donation is made to that charity in Tanzania. My wife used to work in Tanzania, so it's a cause close to her own heart. We have a Merry Christmas card there below. Loads of my customers bought these last year. If you buy a Christmas card with 1 gram of gold in the centre, that's a Christmas card that people just won't throw away. So there's a range of those actually. There's different designs. So again, your customers can register on your site, and those are available for purchase. Last year, all purchases made before the 9th of December were guaranteed for Christmas delivery. We have a USA card in the centre. There's different country cards as well. And we have a nice little card in the bottom left there, which is a birth card. So if you know anyone having a baby, again, lovely gift. Give this to the parents, and they've got 1 gram of gold in the centre of those cards as well. This is just some of the products. Top left, we have a World Cup Brazil card, which was popular there last month when the World Cup was on. Bosnia-Herzegovina card. If you know anyone who's not interested maybe in just buying gold 1 gram at a time, there's also a 100 gram multi-pack. Okay, we've had a few of those sold in the team in the past few months. We have a happy wedding card in the bottom, again another design if you know anyone getting married. There's a Pope John Paul card as we go round anti-clockwise. Again, this was a Vatican endorsed card. These are collector's cards. Lots of people like collecting collector's cards. Now you can collect collector's cards with 1 gram of gold in the centre as well, which again increases in value more so than the price of the gold actually in the card. We have a congratulations card if you know anyone that would be celebrating maybe exams or a driving test. Again, congratulations cards are something you can give to them and something they won't throw away and they'll actually treasure. The thing about all these gifts is that most people have never held pure gold in their hands. People have held 9-carat gold, maybe 18-carat gold, but most people have never actually held pure gold in their hands. And whenever you actually give people these products to look at, you will actually see then the magic of Karatbars as a company and as a product. You will then be able to understand why so many people have joined this company and why so many customers are buying from the company as well. So carrying on there, we have the Prepper card, which is from the Prepper movement in the USA. We have a thank you card there again. Someone does something nice for you, you can buy them a Karatbars thank you card with 1 gram of gold in it. We have a Merci card and then another happy birthday card at the top. So different designs there that you can actually choose. So once you've seen this presentation, register, as I said, get back to the person who told you about the presentation, get the referral link, and you can actually go in there and you can have a look at all these products and you can have a look at the prices as well. Now in the centre of the screen, I want to draw your attention to the Ferrari and the Mercedes. You will notice that that's a business card at the top. Any company can actually register now on the Karatbars website. They can upload their own graphics and Karatbars will actually produce a Karatbars card with whatever graphics you would want on it. So if you know someone maybe who owns a garage, or you know high-end businesses like people who sell suits or property or cars or that type of thing, this is a business card that they can now have printed. And it's a business card, yes, which will cost over 50 euros for each business card, but I can guarantee that it's a business card that will never be thrown away. And if you give that to a customer, that customer will keep that business card in their wallet. They will show it to multiple people. And again, I know in terms of a marketing product, I have seen these branding cards. I have given people a Karatbar myself, and whenever you actually see the reaction to people of actually having pure gold in their hand, it is a fantastic marketing tool for any company. So whenever you have registered on the site, just go and take a look at the branding card section. You can order 1 branding card, 2, 3, 4, 10, 100. The price per card comes down the more cards that you actually order. Now, because it's a product-based business, there's also merchandising and promotional material, okay? Whenever you start selling Karatbars products, you may want to buy some of these, which will help you in your marketing efforts. So top left there, we have a bonus card, which is for 100 euros off. You can buy these cards, and these cards you can give to potential customers, and it will give them discounts off their purchases. So there's, you can see a 10 euro card there below that. There's 5, 10, 25 euro, 50 euro, and 100 euro discount cards. And you can actually use those to help grow your own business. At the bottom there, you can see the Karatbars t-shirts and polo shirts going around. There are Karatbars brochures, Karatbars leaflets, which explain gold. They explain various different aspects of the business. There are pull-up banners. If you intend building your business offline, if you want to do hotel meetings, then you can order the pull-up banners there. There's a Karatbars watch, there's Karatbars perfume and aftershave, there's Karatbars cases, and there's lots of great merchandising material in there as well. As I said in the beginning, Karatbars is both an online and offline business. Some people are not very good online, maybe older people, they don't like using computers. Well, if you're that type of person, you can buy these items, you can buy your brochures, you can buy everything in the site, and you can completely run your business offline if you choose to. So let me talk about Karatbars as a business. As I said, I've been in this industry 18 years. I've been working online for about 10 years now, and this is very, very important, this slide, because people expect all online businesses to be the same, all right? But I want you to clear your mind of any other company that you've ever worked with, because Karatbars has its own rules, and this is some of the reasons why Karatbars is so successful, because it doesn't do what a lot of other online businesses do. So let me get through it. Registration at karatbars.com is completely free and without obligation for customers and affiliates from 120 countries around the world. Okay, so whenever you're talking to potential affiliates or potential customers, they can register on the site completely for free. You don't have to put in your credit card details or anything like that, which is very important. All the information is freely available to everyone, everything you need to know. You can buy whichever products you want whenever you want, okay? As I said in the beginning, this is not an MLM business. There's not many auto ships. You don't have to buy gold every month. Karatbars do not tell you have to buy anything at any particular time. You or your customers can buy whatever products you want whenever you want. So imagine you know someone having a wedding next month. You buy a wedding card. You might buy a Christmas card at Christmas, and you might just buy one more Karatbar next year. That's completely okay. Okay, you can have your purchases delivered to your home. I know you realize this is product-based business, and of course, if you're buying products, you can have them delivered to your home as well. This is not about investing in gold and having it sitting in a vault somewhere and hoping the price goes up. That's not what Karatbars is about. There are no sign-up costs, there are no fees, and no subscriptions for anyone to make purchases of Karatbars products. Okay, most online businesses charge a sign-up fee. They charge maybe $99 or $200 a month, and the reason people get into these businesses because they're promised that they're going to make lots of money, and then 2 months later they've had 2 times 99 euros coming out of their account and they cancel. Okay, you don't get any of that in Karatbars. The best way to describe it is whenever you open your Karatbars business, it's like opening a shop in the high street. All you have to do is open your door in the morning, let people come in and see what you've got for sale. People can come in freely, have a look around. If they buy something, that's fine, but there's no obligation on any of your customers to buy anything or to sign up for anything or to sign up for monthly fees. There are no minimum orders or monthly obligations. Okay, I'm saying the same thing here in various different ways, but I just want to make it very, very clear that Karatbars is not like any other online business that's out there. So Karatbars is 100% hassle-free for both you and your customers. Okay, 100% hassle-free. You won't have customers complaining because they're having to buy a certain amount of products every month. There's no auto ships. They won't be cancelling subscriptions because there's no subscriptions to cancel either. Now, whenever people do get involved with Karatbars, there's always the same questions that come up all the time. I'm asked these all the time. If you do decide to become a Karatbars affiliate, you're going to be asked these questions, so it's good to know the answers for them. Number one, can you buy gold cheaper anywhere else? Well, I've been in the business now for over a year. I have over 2,900 people in my group. And I have yet to find another company where you can buy 1 gram, 2.5 gram, or 5 grams of gold any cheaper anywhere else. Okay, I'm going to discuss the price a little bit further in another couple of slides, so we'll come back to that as well. Number two, what if the price of gold goes down? Well, Karatbars are not about buying gold and hoping the price goes up. As I said, it's a products-based business. It's about people buying their own gold products. Okay, I certainly didn't join Karatbars and I'm not buying gold hoping the price goes up. We assume that it probably will, but again, that's not what the company's about. Now, number three, what if Karatbars goes bust? Well, the great thing about gold as a product is that you don't need Karatbars batteries to make it work. Whenever your customers buy Karatbars from Karatbars, they will be delivered to their home. Okay, they don't need Karatbars to service them, and Karatbars being in existence has absolutely no effect on the value of the gold within those cards. That's a wonderful thing about selling gold as a product. Now, number four, storage and delivery. Karatbars will store the gold, yes. I'm up to 100 grams in storage for you, completely free of charge. If you would like it delivered, you can have it delivered, and inside Europe is €13.50. Outside Europe is €18.50. Okay, so what I do and what a lot of people in my group do is we wait until we have 10, maybe 50 grams in storage, and then we get a delivery because that brings down the price per gram as well. Most people wouldn't just buy 1 gram and have 1 gram delivered. They'd wait until they have a few grams in storage. Now, the last question in it, number five, liquidating them again. Well, what do people? There's all these tens of thousands of Karatbars now around the world. So what do people do with them? Well, number one, you can sell your Karatbars back to Karatbars company. Karatbars give you a buyback price, which again is much higher than spot price. Okay. Number two, if you try and sell Karatbars, you will have absolutely no problem in trying to sell them just to people you know or to customers. I've been offered up to £80 just for one single Karatbar. The magic of the product, if you like, is whenever you take a Karatbar out and show it to someone, people will ask you, where did you get it? You tell them it's pure gold. They won't ask you to explain it from you as well. Okay, now that's not very practical long term. So Karatbars are actually opening Karatbar exchange centres around the world as well. If you go to the Karatbars website, you can see the K-exchange centres there. And what this means is, imagine you were for example, a shoe shop in Dublin, and you want to become a K-exchange centre. Well, you can actually add your business details to the Karatbars website. And if someone in Dublin wants to buy a pair of shoes, they could actually walk in with their Karatbar and they could buy their pair of shoes with that Karatbar. Remember at the very beginning, and going through this presentation, I was explaining that gold is money, okay? Gold is money, gold is currency, gold can be accepted for goods and services. And this is the long term. Over the next 5-10 years with Karatbars, you're going to see more and more Karatbars exchange centres opening around the world. Now, maybe you are watching this and you own a business yourself. Maybe you're interested in becoming a K-exchange centre. Maybe you'd be interested in taking Karatbars from people who want to change them back into cash. Or maybe you sell goods and services and you'd be interested in taking Karatbars. Well, if that's the case, go to the K-exchange, go to the Karatbars website. You'll need the referral link, again, from the person who told you about the presentation. Get the referral link, register, and you can apply there as well. So this is a fantastic thing. The K-exchange centre is going through the next 5, 10, 15 years. It means that there will be Karatbars exchange centres in Ireland, there'll be K-exchange centres in the UK, in America, in Australia, and it means that Karatbars will actually be there in front of the general public, and you'll see K-exchange centre stickers and that in various different windows around the world over the next few years as well. So I think it's great from the point of view of an offline company to see it actually being introduced into high streets around the world as well. So I did mention briefly before about Karatbars prices. This is probably the most important slide in this whole presentation, so I'm going to take a few seconds now to go through this. Whenever you go to the Karatbars website and whenever your customers go to the website, they will see the price of gold today at, as the slide shows, 48.91 in euros. Okay. Now, what a lot of people will do then is they will go to goldprice.org or various to go to a kilo, because they know a gram is 1/1000th of a kilo. So as I showed you on an earlier slide, a kilo of gold today will cost you $42,000. So then people will go and think, well, that's $42 per gram. That makes Karatbars expensive. Okay. If you are buying something in larger quantities, the price comes down. Okay, so if you are promoting Karatbars as a business, and if you're talking to customers, if a customer ever says to you Karatbars is expensive, always ask them compared to what. Okay, I have been sent various different website links. I was sent a Dutch one a few months ago. I went to the Dutch website. It was advertising that it was selling gold at 40 euros per gram. I got to the checkout. The minimum order was 10 grams. I was sent another website, and the minimum order was 25 grams. So that's not buying 1 gram of gold. That's not making it available to the public in small denominations in easy quantities as and when they can afford to. Okay, that's one point about it. The other point is there's websites out there that will advertise gold at a lower price per gram than this Karatbars do. Whenever you add your details, you get to the end, sorry, there's none in stock, and then you'll get tortured by a sales rep trying to sell you an ounce and a kilo. This is because companies are not set up to sell gold by the gram, and Karatbars is. That's how the whole company has been set up. And more importantly than that, people do need to register in the website. You do need to register in the website and take a look at the various different prices, because you will realize that a 2.5 gram Karatbars card works out at 108.65. Now that price per gram comes down to 43.46. If again you're very price conscious, and if you can afford 200 euros or 193 euros even, 193.90 will buy you a 5 gram card. That brings the price per gram down to 38.78 per gram. Okay, so if someone came to me, if a customer came to me today and said, I'm interested in buying some gold from Karatbars, but I'm really price conscious, I want to get the best price per gram, well, I would say to that person, you need to buy the 5 gram cards. But not everyone can afford the 5 gram cards, which is why the 2.5 gram card is available, and which is why the Karatbars Classic Gold card at 48.91 is available. It's the same as any product. If you buy 1 can of Coca-Cola in the shop, it costs you $1, for example. If you go to a cash and carry, you can buy 36 cans for 30 cents each. Okay. The reason that you buy it in the shop for $1, you know it's more expensive than the cash and carry, but the reason you do is because it's convenient and it's what you can afford today. So Karatbars is exactly the same. It's the same principle. So don't ever let people tell you Karatbars is expensive. Karatbars is not expensive as you go up through the various different prices. But comparing it to any other company out there that sells gold by the gram, Karatbars again is very competitive at 48.91 euros per gram. Okay, if someone is talking to you and they want to buy 5-gram carat, as you can see, they're 38.78. As a Karatbars affiliate, and when you see the marketing packages, you actually can get 3% discount codes, 3% discount cards, and you could actually offer that person 3% off all their purchases for 12 months. That would bring that 38.78 down to 3.5 per gram. All right, so just to be aware, very, very important, be aware that your customers and be aware that people will go to the homepage of the website. They'll compare apples and pears. They'll go to goldprice.org. They will check out the price, spot price today, but that's not how you work out the prices per gram at all. Now, Karatbars as well is a simple business. Let me talk about the business now for a second, because if you're getting involved with it, you need to know how it actually works. An affiliate with zero downline, okay, as I explained, this is not an MLM business. An affiliate with zero downline and 100 customers, saving 1 gram of gold each per week, okay, and I do completely understand that some customers will not buy or save any grams per week. Some customers will do more, some customers will do less, but this is just an example. But 100 customers, 1 gram of gold each per week would earn approximately 700 euros or $974 per month in income. Let me break that down. You would have sold 400 grams over the month. At 50 euros a gram, for easy measurement, is 20,000 euros. Now, if you sold 20,000 euros worth of product, and it could be branding cards, it could be classic cards, it could be any products, that would mean you're on 3.5% commission, which would mean you've earned 700 euros. Okay? You earn up to 6% on all gold purchases by your customers, and 400 grams means you're on 3.5% commission. All right? Go out and find 100 customers and you'll make a good living. Now, the great thing about this is this costs absolutely nothing. Okay? You can register on the Karatbars website tonight. Okay? It's for free. You get your own landing pages, again for free. You can go out and find your customers, which again you can do for free yourself. There's no cost to any of this, and every month Karatbars will pay you for the gold purchases made by your customers every single month. All right, so there's no cost there, there's no subscriptions, there's no sign-up fee. Anybody in 120 countries, as I said, can register on the site now and start building their business. So this is a fantastic business for people who maybe don't have money to spend on marketing, but they can actually start building their customer base now, and they can earn money from that. All right, so this is why it's not an MLM business, because there's no auto ships, there's no monthly fees, and there's no sign-up fees there either. Now, do you think you could help Karatbars find affiliates? This is the next part of the business, all right? Karatbars need affiliates, otherwise known as salespeople, like myself, to promote the business, all right? If you go and find some affiliates, you earn from what they earn too. Now, just to explain quickly about affiliate businesses, Karatbars business. Now, getting started in Karatbars and helping grow the affiliate business, in order to do that, you need to buy a marketing pack. Now, the important thing I'll stress about this is that it's a one-off cost, no fees. That's it, all right? Now, there's something for every budget as well. So whenever I go through these prices, you will probably know quite quickly which one of these packages you can actually afford to buy yourself. And they start at the bronze package, which is only $130, 99 euros, or £80. All right, so if you buy a bronze marketing pack, it's $130, 99 euros, or £80. The silver package is $388. That's the package I bought whenever I joined the company. The reason I joined at that level was because the silver package actually includes some gold, and I wanted to actually have a Karatbar in my hand to actually show people. Now, if you can only start on the bronze package, no problem. You can do that, and you can always pay the difference between the 130 and the 388 and upgrade to silver at any time. Again, Karatbars don't place any restrictions on when you can do that. You can do that in your own time. The next package up is the gold, which is 870. The VIP package, which is the package I'm on now at the moment, is 2,235, and the VIP exclusive is just over $10,000. That includes a company share. That's why it's much more expensive. But if you start on the bronze, for example, you could change from the bronze to the gold by paying the difference. You could start on the gold package today and go to the VIP, again, just by paying the difference. You can do that in your own time. Karatbars do not put any pressure on anyone to do that. You could join and start on silver and stay on silver for the rest of your life. Now, the prices do increase and decrease a little bit because there's actually gold in these packages from the silver package up. All right, so just take a look at that again. 130, 388, 870, 2235. And the 10,000 for the VIP exclusive. Again, you can read about all these packages in the website under product purchase. Now, whenever you buy a package, the great thing about this is It's not some tool suite, okay? So whenever you've got your package, you will get an email from FedEx, and this is a real thing that will be delivered to your home with real products in it. As I said, Karatbars is a real business. So on the left, you can see the silver package, and inside that you have brochures. You have on gold itself, so you can watch a CD, and there's great information in that. There's a brochure on branding cards, so if you know any garages or people who'd be interested in buying the birthday cards, wedding cards, there's a brochure there, so you can take that to them. There's also a brochure on K-Exchange centres, so if there are any businesses in your area that you think might be interested in coming to a K-Exchange centre, all you have to do is take the brochure down and show them that brochure as well. As I said, you can buy extra ones of these brochures, you can buy extra stickers anytime you like by just going to the product purchase section in the back office. Now you'll notice on the picture on the left there's 3 little black cards. Those are 3 €100 bonus cards. They give purchasers €100 off branding cards or K-Exchange Centre, or if they buy a Karatbars VIP package. So if I was speaking to someone today and they wanted to buy a VIP package, I could give them €100 off that purchase. The little white cards are the 3% off cards. So if you're speaking to a customer and they want to buy gold regularly, or they want to buy a large amount, before they do that, you can give them one of those little white cards, and there's a code on the back. They put that code into the website, and that will give them 3% off all their purchases for 12 months. So these are fantastic tools, and which you can use both online and offline to help you grow your business. Now, the most important tool of all is the Karatbars Classic Card. That's one on my hand on the top picture on the top right. And if you are thinking of joining Karatbars, you will not fully understand the business at all until you've bought your package and you actually hand someone a Karatbar and they've actually got it in their hand, because that's whenever you actually see the magic of the product and the business. Because as I said before, most people have never held pure gold in their hands. And once you get some customers in your area with Karatbars, they won't be able to keep it to themselves. They will have one in their wallet and they will take it out and show it to people. And that's why the business grows so well into so many countries and why it's been growing so well as well. Now the little box in the bottom there, you can see there's one of the USA cards, Pope John Paul II card, and a classic card again. Lots of people, as I said, build their business offline, and there's various different tools that you can actually use in merchandising that you can use to display your cards as well. So real packages that will be delivered to your home, as I said. Now let me just go through the packages quickly for you, so you'll understand which is in each one. The bronze package, again, you can choose if you want it in English or Spanish or French or Italian. €99. You click on checkout. Once you click on checkout, it'll take you through to the credit card processor, and you can simply pay using your credit or debit card, or you can use bank transfer. Okay, buying a package literally takes a few months. Karatbars are just uploading a new credit card processor this week, so that should all be finalized. I would say that we're on Wednesday today, so it should be finalized by today or tomorrow, I would assume. In the bronze package, you do get your brochures. You get one of the €100 off cards, and you get one of the 3% discount cards. Now, what's very important about the bronze package is you earn 5% commission now on personal package sales. As I said, we're talking about you going out there and finding some more affiliates, and you earn €10 per cycle in something called the dual system. I'll explain that a little further in a moment. The silver package is the next one, the one I started on. You get 1 gram of gold in this. If at all possible, if you can start in silver, do definitely start in silver, because it's to actually have one of the Karatbars in your hand. You get 3 of the €100 cards, 3 of the 3% cards. You now earn 10% commission. Okay, so if you're a silver package member, you earn 10% commission. So if you're a silver package member and you sold someone a VIP package for $2,000, you'd earn $200 commission. Okay, very easy and straightforward. You now earn €40 per cycle in the dual system, which I'll explain in a second. The gold package is the next one. You 2 grams of gold in this. You'll see a pattern now developing. 7 and 5 of the different cards. And most importantly, now you're on 15% commission as a gold package member, and you're up to €60 per cycle in the dual system. The next package, the top one, is the VIP. 3 grams of gold, 20 and 10 of the cards. And there are no monthly fees, as I said, or subscriptions on any of these packages, not just the VIP package. Someone asked me this after last week's presentation. There are no monthly fees or subscription on any packages, okay? You now earn 20% commission, and you earn €80 per cycle. So you can see why I went from the silver package. I used my commissions from my silver package sales, and I went to VIP because my commission level went from 10% to 20% commission. So as you can see there, a VIP package costs €1,601. So if I was speaking to someone tomorrow and they wanted to buy a VIP package, I would earn €320 on that sale. Okay, and I also earn €80 per cycle in the dual system, which I'm just going to explain to you now. So that's the various different packages. And as I said, whenever you finish watching this presentation, get back to the person who told you about it, get their link, just go to the product purchase section and you can buy your package there. Literally takes 2 minutes to do. Very, very quick, very, very easy. Now, how do you earn these units and what is this dual system? Well, if you look where it says weekly payout, you can see there you have bronze package, silver package, gold package, and VIP. All right. Now, VIP package, as I said, earns you 20% if you read across, and you earn €80 per cycle. The bronze is 10, silver is 40, gold is 60, and the VIP is 80. All right. So what are these cycles? Well, let's look at the little diagram on the right. Now, as you can see here on the top, you can see U at the top, and above that you can see one cycle equals 50 units in one team and 25 in the other. Now, I want to make it very, very clear before we go any further that this is not a binary system, okay? There are no auto ships, there are no monthly qualifications. If you've ever been involved in any type of binary before, please understand that this is not like that. You don't lose units. There are no monthly cycles. Your units will stay there. If you have 5,000 inside, your units will just stay there until they cycle. All right. So please don't confuse this with a binary because it's not. I made the same mistake. I thought it was a binary. It's not. I'll just explain my why. So 25 units on one side, 50 units on the other, as I said. So how do you get these units? Well, if you look along the bottom, you can see if someone buys a silver package, you get 20 units. If someone buys a gold package, you get 50 units. If someone buys a VIP package, you get 100 units. And if someone buys 1 gram of gold, you get 1 unit. Now, the beauty of this system is that it doesn't matter where the units happen. It doesn't matter how they happen. If the units happen, you get them. All right. So in my team, for example, there's 1,000 people on one side and 1,900 people on one side, and there's 900 and something people on the other side. Now, it doesn't matter if it's 500 customers and 300 affiliates away. If someone buys a gold package today, I get 50 units for that. Okay. Now that makes it very, very exciting if you think about it, because all you really need to do to build your Karatbars business is have one good person on your left, one good person on your right, and if those people go out and start building a team on your left, start building a team on your right, you will get all the units, and every time you get 25 on the left and 50 on the right, you will get a cycle. All right. So let's imagine in the little diagram that you can see on the right, you've got you at the top. If one of those ladies on the right decides to buy a gold package, then that means you've had 50 units, and that means you get 1 cycle. Okay? If you're a VIP package member, you get €80. So that's how easy it is to understand. It doesn't matter where the units happen, anywhere to infinity, you get the units. It doesn't matter who bought them. It doesn't matter which package level you're on. Okay? You can be in a bronze package. Someone in your team buys a gold package, you get 50 units. Okay? It doesn't matter what level you're on. People below you can't overqualify you. It doesn't matter if you're on a silver and people below you are on a VIP. That makes absolutely no difference to this system at all, which is why it's not like a binary system at all. And the exciting thing is that you can get the units to infinity as well. So the units really do start clocking up. Whenever at the beginning, you'll start building a few units on your left, few units on your right. You might get 1 cycle a week. After a couple of months, you might end up getting 2 cycles a week. And then after a year, you might end up with maybe 1-2 cycles every single day, which is past where I'm at now at the moment. So it's all about building a business, but you only really need 1 good person on your left, 1 good person on your right, and that's how easy it is to build a business and how easy it is to get the cycles. Now, it's also very important to realize that you get 1 gram of gold equals 1 unit, and it doesn't matter what the price of gold is. So the price of gold is irrelevant to how you're earning. Now, 25 units on one side, 50 on the other, anywhere in your downline to infinity. And unlike most online businesses, you'll never lose out. Units just remain there until they cycle. So let's give you a couple of examples, okay? 1 cycle per day. Let's imagine you've decided to go to the website, you've bought a VIP package, and you're only getting 1 cycle every day, which is only 75 units. Well, that would work out at $100 per day income, or $3,300 per month in income. Now, I know a lot of people who work online, and they would be very, very, very happy with that. $3,300 a month, or €2,400 per month income, all right? And to do that, you only need 1 cycle per day, which is only 75 units. So that could be, for example, a gold package on your left, 25 grams on your right, and that will give you that sort of income. 5 cycles per day, 325 units. As a VIP would give you $600 per day income, or $16,000 per month, which again is a huge amount of income. Now, you can go and check out these things on YouTube, But I do know myself, and I know people who have been in the business longer than me, and people are having between 10 and 20 cycles per day. But again, these people have been in the business for 2-3 years, but we all have to start somewhere. You all have to start off at the beginning. You start out building your team. The beauty of this business, the most important thing is that your units remain there until they cycle, and units are given on all purchases. So every time there's a purchase made in your left or right, units are given on those purchases. Every time you get the 75 units, you have your cycle. So the price of gold is absolutely irrelevant. Okay, so whenever you talk to people about your Karatbars business, that's what I do every day. I speak to them about gold, and they tell me the price of gold is going up or the price of gold is going down. Well, I can tell them it's completely irrelevant to how I earn in the dual system with Karatbars, which is a nice thing. Karatbars commissions, again, are paid weekly as well, so you don't have to wait for months on end to get paid. Karatbars have a fantastic affiliation with a company called MasterCard, who I'm sure you all know. Karatbars supply everyone with the Karatbars MasterCard. Once you earn up to over €50 or $50 in commissions, your Karatbars MasterCard will be sent out to you. You can go to any ATM with it and buy and take out your money out of the ATM, or you can use it to make purchases in over 20 million outlets around the world. Karatbars, again, very, very important. There's lots of online businesses out there where people don't get paid. Karatbars have been paying people every single week, every single year for the past 4 years. Okay, so you don't have to worry about getting paid. Karatbars always pay, and they always pay in time as well. So fantastic as well to have the MasterCard, because it's great credibility for your business. Again, Karatbars is a real business, and it's great credibility for the company. Just as a wee side issue, the card actually won the European MasterCard Design of the Year award in 2013 as well. So again, good credibility for the company. Now, the next part is, how do you promote your Karatbars business? Okay, well, it's easy to get started. You simply buy your package. It only takes a few seconds to do that. And then you have a few choices open to you. Now, number one, ask people to register on your website and take a look at your products. Okay, so if you're speaking to businesses who might be interested in branding cards, or customers who might be interested in the gifts, just ask them to register on your website and have a look at your products. It's free. There's no obligation, so there's no reason why they wouldn't. Number two, ask people to watch any daily or weekly webinar. So these presentations are done every single day. Karatbarswebinar.com, 12 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, they're done by people in the leadership council in the company, so it's different people every day who do the presentations. And also Karatbarspresentation.com, which is this presentation here. I do this live every Wednesday night at 7:30 UK time. Or number three, ask people to have a look at thismightbeofinterest.com. Now, thismightbeofinterest.com is simply this presentation recorded and put on a website without any links. Okay, so I would advise asking people to, and it's easy to remember, thismightbeofinterest.com. Doesn't say what it's about. If people watch the presentation, if they're interested, they will get back to you as well. So at the end of the day, the important word in all three of those is ask. Okay, it's a sales business. Any sales business is about talking to people. All the best people in my group are people that I actually talk to. Okay, so it's about getting out there and speaking to people and asking them to take a look at the presentations. Now, there is also a Karatbars marketing system. Some people like working online. Okay, I prefer talking, as you can probably realize, but there is a complete marketing system. There are lots of lead capture pages, there are landing pages, there's an autoresponder included in this. It's free for 30 days. So if you're in Karatbars, I recommend that you do go to product purchase. You'll see marketing system and try it out free for 30 days. There's lots of links you can put on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and all these sorts of places if you like using social media. There's approved lead vendors in there. There's a contact manager. There's lots of tips and safe lists and things that you can actually use to grow your business. So if you're the type of person who wants to build Karatbars completely online, you don't want to talk to family, you don't want to talk to friends, and there's a complete marketing system supplied within the site as well. So you don't need to go and learn anything. You don't need to go and do any of that. It's all supplied within the Karatbars.com website as well. Now, what to do next? You know now how much the packages cost. You know what's in the package. You know about the business. You know about the products. So what you need to do next is get back to the person who told you about this presentation. You need to thank them, first of all, for telling you about the company. Ask them for the referral link and register. All right, it'll only take you a few seconds to do that. Number two, upload your ID and proof of address. As I said, Karatbars is a registered German company. There's something called KYC, which is called Know Your Customer. It just means that Karatbars, for money laundering regulations and various different things, need to know who you are. So you can upload a copy of your passport, driving license, or a utility bill. Again, it takes a few seconds to do that. A little tip here, by the way, is you can take a picture of your passport using an iPhone or Samsung Galaxy or something. Take a picture of that and you can upload that. It only takes a few seconds if you don't have a scanner. Number 3, buy your marketing pack. Again, bronze, silver, gold, or VIP. You're either going to be in 5, 10, 15, or 20% commission, and you're going to be earning the different levels in the dual system. Okay, so that's what you need to decide, which marketing pack you want. Again, it's a one-off cost, and you can use the commissions from one pack to upgrade to the bigger packs later on if you wish. All right. Now, number 4, simply ask people to watch a live webinar or recording at thismightbeofinterest.com, which is always online. So just ask people to take a look at that. Now, just the number 5 is something I want to just talk about for a few seconds, and that is, if you ask 100 people, 80 people will listen to what you're saying, 40 people will watch the presentation, 10 will register, and 6 people will join. Okay, that's very important to know that, because there was someone on my team one day rang me up and said, Brian, 10 people have registered in my group and 9 people haven't bought anything or haven't upgraded. And I said, no, you've registered 10 people and 1 person has bought a package. And he said, what's the difference? Well, the difference is you need to register 100 people and you'll have 10 upgrades and 10 active affiliates in your team. Okay, if you opened a shop in the high street, for example, if you opened any shop or any offline business, let's call it a shoe shop in your local high street, and you had 100 customers come into your store and have a look at your shoes. Now, some customers will come in and knock over your shoes, some customers might try and steal your shoes, some customers might just come in out of the rain. Okay, 10 customers will buy a pair of shoes. Now, what you don't do is you don't go home that evening thinking about the 90 customers who didn't buy a pair of shoes. All right, an online business is exactly the same. You need to ask people to come in to your shop if you like. You need to ask them to have a look at your products. Now, from the point of view of an online business, if you ask 3 people every day, so you're just talking to 3 people, and you ask 3 people every day to have a look at thismightbeofinterest.com, or you ask 3 people every day to take a look at one of the live webinars at karatbarswebinar.com, well, that works out at over 90 people in a month that you've actually spoken to. Okay, so it's not a lot of people every day, but it adds up to a lot of people over the month. Now, using what I've said there, ask 100, 80 will listen, 40 will watch, 10 will register, and 6 will join. Well, if you join today as a VIP package member, and if 6 people did join, and let's say, for example, if 2 people decided to join a silver, 2 people decided to join a gold, and 2 people decided to join at VIP, well, you would have made €1,400 in commission. Okay, so you've asked 100 people, you've made €1,400, so every person you've asked made you €14. That's another way of looking at it. Okay, but the online sales is exactly like offline sales. Lots of people do join online businesses like Karatbars, and their expectation levels are completely wrong. Okay, it's a simple sales business. Not everybody joins, but the important thing with Karatbars is that the company has a fantastic 4-year history. They've never missed a delivery. They've never missed a commission in over 4 years in 120 countries. And what you can do is you can quite happily ask people to take a look at thismightbeofinterest.com, or take a look at the webinar, and you know that whenever people have their products delivered to their home, they're going to be happy with what they've bought. If you're actually talking to affiliates and you're building the affiliate business, you can be happy that you're bringing in people to a successful, honest, and long-term company as well. So that's really it, guys. Great products, as I said, at great prices. You represent a great company. My advice now, as I said, is get back to the person who told you about this presentation, get the referral link, because you're going to need that, and register for your account. Buy your marketing pack and get yourself started and start telling some people about Karatbars. So thanks very much for listening, guys. I'll see you again same time next week, and it's been great talking to you, so have a great week.